Dear children, this is the last class on chapter triangles. Here we shall solve some problems based on Pythagoras theorem and finish the chapter. Now let us see exercise 2.5 question number 4. ABC is an isosceles triangle, right angled at C. Then prove that AB square is equal to 2AC square. Draw a rough figure of a right angle triangle. See, it is right angled at C. So take this as ABC. Now AB is what? Hypotenuse. Write down AB is the hypotenuse. And it is given that is an isosceles triangle. That means what? Two sides are equal. So these two sides should be equal. Because AB is the hypotenuse, it should not be equal to any other sides of the triangle. Therefore, it is given AC is equal to BC. This is given. We have to prove AB square is equal to 2AC square. Now, in triangle ABC, apply Pythagoras theorem. AB square is equal to what? Square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. AC square plus BC square. Now we know AC is equal to BC. Therefore, substitute the value of BC as AC. So it is equal to AC square again. So AC square plus AC square, it is equal to 2AC square. Therefore, AB square is equal to 2AC square. Now let us move to one more problem. Question number 5. AB is an isosceles triangle with AC is equal to BC. If AB square is equal to 2AC square, then prove that ABC is a right triangle. Yes, it is given that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Draw a triangle and it is not right triangle. So take it as ABC, and what is given? AC is equal to BC. So correct it. This is C. AC is equal to BC. So these two sides are equal. It is given, and AB square is equal to 2AC square. This is given. So starting with the given statement, AB square is equal to AC square. Now shall I write 2AC square in this form? AC square plus AC square? Yes. Now AC is equal to what? It is given. This is AC is equal to BC. This is given. So now I will substitute AC square plus again AC square. AC means what? BC. I will substitute here AC as BC. So BC square. Therefore AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. Now look into the triangle. AB square of one side of a triangle is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. That implies what? The first side, so its opposite angle must be right angle. Right? Therefore, it is what? Angle C is 90 degree, means it is a right triangle. Therefore, ABC is a right triangle. Reason is what? This is a converse of Pythagoras theorem. Write down. Therefore, that implies angle C is equal to 90 degree, or the triangle is right angled at C. Reason is what? Converse of Pythagoras theorem. Converse of Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right triangle. Take down. Yes. Now let us move to one more problem. Question number 6. Read the question. ABC is an equilateral triangle of side 2A. Then find each of its altitude. Now let us try to draw an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle should have all sides are equal. Take ABC is an equilateral triangle and the sides are given. Each side is equal to 2A. All sides are 2A. Now what is altitude? Altitude means it is the perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the base. I will show you. See, this is 90 degree. Take AD is the altitude drawn to base BC. Similarly, we can draw here. See, this is also altitude drawn to base AC. Similarly, we can draw one more altitude from C to AB. Therefore, this is enough. AD is an altitude drawn to one side. Right? Now, we have to show that we have to find out what is the height of the or length of the altitude. AD is equal to what? Write down question mark. This is asked. So first we have to find altitude. AD. We need this height or altitude. Altitude means a height drawn to the base. Now, we know in an equilateral triangle, altitude bisects the base. Altitude drawn from the vertex to the base, it divides or bisects. That means BD is equal to DC. So it is equally divided into 2. Therefore, mark here, these two sides are BD is equal to DC. So, what is the length of each bisected parts? BD is equal to what? Yes, this is A and DC also is equal to A, right? Now, apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. In triangle ABD, according to Pythagoras theorem, square of the hypotenuse, AB is the hypotenuse. Therefore, square of hypotenuse AB square is equal to what? See, this is a right angle triangle ABD. A is 90 D is 90 degrees, so AB is the hypotenuse and AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square. Now substitute the value of AB. AB is equal to what? Each side of the equilateral triangle is equal to what? 2A. So AB is equal to 2A. Square of 2A is equal to AD is what? It is altitude AD unknown plus BD is equal to what? Half of BC. It is equal to what? A. So A square. Now carry plus A square to left hand side. It becomes minus A square. Now square of 2A is equal to what? 2 2s are 4. A square minus A square is equal to AD square. Now subtract 4A square minus 1A square is equal to what? 3A square is equal to AD square. Therefore, what is AD? We need AD. Carry square to other side. It becomes square root of 3A square. Therefore, altitude AD is equal to root 3. Yes, root 3 square root gets cancelled. So, it is equal to A, root 3 into A. Therefore, write down in sentence, altitude is equal to root 3A. Root 3A unit. Yes. Take down this question and solve the problem. Next, 7th question. Prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of its diagonals. What is rhombus? It is a type of quadrilateral. And what is the property of rhombus? Its 4 sides are equal. Then diagonals bisect perpendicularly. Then see, I will show you one rhombus. See, this is a rough figure of a rhombus. A, B, C, D is a rhombus, and we know all sides of rhombus are equal and diagonals bisect each other perpendicularly, right? So, in triangle AOD, see, AD is the hypotenuse. Similarly here, this is 90 degrees. Since this is 90 degree, bisect perpendicularly. Diagonals bisect perpendicularly. So, DC also hypotenuse. Here in this right triangle, BC is hypotenuse, and in this triangle AB is hypotenuse. Now, we know all sides are equal. So, AB is equal to BC is equal to DC is equal to AD, and diagonals bisect equally with the 90 degrees. So, AO is equal to OC, right? Or we can also say AO is equal to half of AC. Similarly here, this diagonal BD bisects equally means BO is equal to OD, or we can say BO is equal to half of BD, right? Now write down sum of the squares of its diagonals and square of all sides. See here, sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus. See, AB square plus BC square plus DC square plus AD square. We have to prove this. To prove, what we have to prove? AB square, sum of the squares of all sides of rhombus. AB square plus BC square plus, yes, DC square plus AD square is equal to what? Sum of the squares of the diagonals. Sum of the squares of the diagonals. AC square plus BD square. Write down AC square plus BD square. Right? We have to prove this. Now, take any one right triangle. I will choose this right triangle. Triangle AOB. In triangle AOB, what do you know? Apply Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras theorem. AB square is equal to AO square plus BO square, right? Now AB square is equal to AO. Can you tell me AO is equal to half of AC? Yes, we can write AO is equal to half AC. Similarly, BO is equal to half of BD because diagonals bisects. Write down. Therefore, AO, in place of AO, I can write half AC. So, it's a square plus BO. BO is equal to half of what? BD. So it's a square. Reason is what? Write down the reason. Because AO is equal to OC and also BO is equal to OD. This is the property of rhombus. Therefore, now it is equal to what? Half AC square is equal to 1 by 4 AC square plus here also 1 by BD square is equal to AB square. Now take the common factor outside. 1 by 4 is common. Take outside AC square plus BD square. So carry divided by 4 to left hand side. It becomes what? 4 into AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Right? We can say this 4AB square. AB square is AB is equal to what? AB is equal to 4AB square means what? 4 AB square plus AB square plus AB square plus AB square. 4 times AB square. Now in place of 1 AB square we can write BC square. Similarly, one more AB square we can write CD square, and one more AB square we can write AD square. So instead of writing 4AB square, we can write all sides squares of the sides. So AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus what? AD square, right? Did you get this? 4AB square is equal to sum of all sides of the square of the rhombus, and it is equal to AC square plus BD square. Hence, we proved this. Yes. Next, let us see 12th problem. Question number 12. Two poles of a height 6 meter and 11 meter stand on a plain ground. If the distance between the feet of poles is 12 meter, find the distance between their tops. This is the question. So, draw the figure. 6 meter and 11 meter poles are the distance of 12 meter from their feet. Distance is 12 meter. This is one pole AB and CD is another pole, and we have to find the length of distance or length between their tops. What is AC? So we have to find AC is equal to what? How can we find this? By the help of Pythagoras theorem, we need one right triangle. How can we frame or make one right triangle? Yes, see here we have to construct a parallel line to BD parallel E at A. Draw parallel. So now see, we know this all poles are perpendicular to earth's surface. So this is 90 degree. Here also this angle is 90 degree. Now ABDE is a rectangle. Do you agree? This is a rectangle. So what is the nature of rectangle? Property of rectangle is opposite sides are equal. So they are equal. AB is 6 meter, and therefore what is DE? It is also 6 meter. So this is what is the length of another pole? This is 11 meter. Total length is 11 meter. See, full length of the pole, this is 11 meter. I will write here the length of the pole is 11 meter, and DE is equal to what? 6 meter. So what is the remaining length? CE, we can say this is 5 meter, right? 11 minus 6 is equal to 5 meter. Now can you say what is the length of AE? It is also 12 meter. So what is the length of AC, or distance between the top of the two poles, is equal to what? AC is equal to what? Find out. In triangle AEC, according to Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AE square plus CE square. Reason is what? Pythagoras theorem. Write the reason. Pythagoras theorem. Right? Therefore, now substitute the value of known terms. AC is unknown. So write down AC square is equal to A is what? AE is equal to, see, AE is equal to 12. So 12 square plus CE is what? 5 meter. So 5 square. Therefore AC square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. It is equal to square of 12. We know 144 plus the square of 5. 5 5s are 25. So sum of these two is equal to 169. Now AC square is equal to 169. Therefore what is AC? Carry square to right hand side. It becomes square root. So square root of 169 is equal to 13. Therefore write the answer in sentence. The distance between their tops of two poles is equal to 13 meter, not centimeter. Now take down question number 17. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to 6 into root 3 centimeter, AC is equal to 12 centimeter, and BC is equal to 6 centimeter. Then the angle B is equal to dash. We have to find the angle B. What are given here? Triangle ABC. AB is equal to ABC. AB is given 6 into root 3 centimeter. AC is equal to 12 centimeter. BC is equal to 6 centimeter. Then what's about angle B? Now we have to see the larger sides square. Here AC is the larger side. So square of AC is equal to 12 square. That's equal to 12 square is equal to 144 centimeter. Similarly, rest of two sides are AB and BC. The sum of two sides squares is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substitute the values. 6 into root 3 square plus BC is equal to 6. So BC square is equal to 6 square. Now simplify 6 square. 6 into root 3 whole square means 6 square into root 3 square. 6 square is equal to 36 plus root 3 square is equal to square root cancelled. 3 is remaining. 36 into 3 plus 6 square again 36. Write on 36 into square root cancelled. So root 3 square is equal to 3 only plus 6 square is equal to 36. Again take the common term 36 outside. So 36 3 inside the bracket we have to write 3 plus 36 ones are 36. So now 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Again 36. What is the product of 36 into 4? 4 6 are 24. 4 3 is 12 plus 2 is equal to 144. Again sum is equal to 144. That means in this equation, two equations, we have right hand sides equal. Therefore from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and equation 2, left hand sides also equal. AC square is equal to what? See, 144 is equal to here 144. Therefore AC square is equal to what? AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. That indicates what? Now look into the figure. AC square, square of one side of a triangle is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. Then the first side's opposite angle should be 90 degree. Therefore that indicates, therefore write down, this implies angle B is equal to what? 90 degree. Angle B is equal to, this is a question. So angle B is equal to what? 90 degree. Reason is what? Converse of Pythagoras theorem. Reason, converse of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, write down. Next let us see question number 11. Take down this question number 11. An interesting problem given here. An aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at a speed of 1000 km per hour. At the same time, another plane leaves the same airport and flies to west at a speed of 1200 km per hour. Now question is, how far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hours? Say this is the speed traveled by one aeroplane 1000 km per hour. Another aeroplane's speed is 1200 km per hour. Question is, what is the distance traveled by, how far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hours? So we have to find the distance traveled by the two aeroplanes after 1.5 hours. So try to understand the problem and draw the figure now. See, this is an airport. Here one aeroplane travels to the north. This is north direction with the speed of 1200 kilometer per hour. So we have to find what is the distance traveled in 1.5 hours. Find, see, in 1 hour distance traveled by the aeroplane is equal to what? 1000 kilometer, right? In 1.5 hours, 1.5 hours means 1.5 hours. What is the distance traveled by the aeroplane? Now cross multiply. 1.5 into 1000 divided by 1. You need not write divided by 1. So 15 into 1000 is equal to what? 15000. But here decimal point exists here. After one digit we have to put the decimal point here. So it is equal to 1500 kilometers. So distance traveled by the aeroplane to the north is equal to what? 1500 kilometers. I hope you all get this. Then another plane travels or moves towards west with the speed what? 1200 kilometers. So the speed is equal to what? 1200 kilometer per hour. So what is the distance traveled by the plane? Again, in 1 hour it travels 1200 kilometer. So what is the distance traveled by 1.5 hours? 1.5 hours. Again cross multiply. 1.5 into 1200. Now it's equal to 15 12 is equal to 180. Yes. Now put the decimal point after one digit. So it is equal to what? 1800 kilometers. So you have to find these two. Now question is, how far apart? Now aeroplane is here. One aeroplane is in here and another aeroplane is here. Okay, these are the two aeroplanes. Now what is the distance between these two aeroplanes after 1.5 hours? So find this by using Pythagoras theorem. We can find the distance between the two. So write down in triangle AWN. In triangle AWN, is NW square of the hypotenuse is equal to AN square plus what? AW square. Now NW unknown, we have to find this. So it is equal to AN square. AN is 1500, its square, plus AW is equal to 1800, its square. So this is equal to 15. Square of 15 is equal to what? 225. And see here there are two zeros. So put 4 zeros after 225, right? 15 square is 225. There are two zeros, so you have to put the double of these zeros. So 4 zeros. Write down 4 zeros followed by 225. 0 0 0 0. Again here square of 18 is equal to what? You should know all these perfect square numbers. 324. Again here two zeros, so write down 4 zeros. So sum of these two is equal to what? Find. Yes, it is equal to 5490000, right? Or I can write in this way. See, there are 4 zeros, so I will write 549 into this number, right? 10,000, right? Now NW square is equal to this much. We have to find this length NW. So what is NW? Square, carry to right hand side, it becomes the square root of 549 into 10,000. Yes, that is equal to NW is equal to square root of 549 into, say, 10,000 is a perfect square number. It is equal to, there are 4 zeros in its square root. It contains a half of zeros, so it is equal to 100. So 100 into square root of 549. I will write 100 first, later square root of 549. This is the answer. If you simplify this, we can write 100 into 549. We can write 9 into 61, this much. See here, I will show you. Take the, factorize the 549 first. Factorize 549. Yes, it is divisible by 3. So 3 ones are 3, 2 is remaining, 3 8s are 24, again 3 3s are 9. Yes, it is divisible by 3 again, 3 6 are 3 1s are. So this is a perfect square number. So 3 3s are what? 9. I wrote here 3 3s are 9. Then it is equal to what? 100. So it is equal to 100 into square root of 9 is equal to 3 into root 61. So answer is 300 root 61 kilometer. So write down the answer within a sentence. So therefore the two planes are 300 into square root of 61 kilometer apart after 1.5 hours. Right? Did you get this? Yes. Let's finish the chapter triangles here, and you should try to solve the remaining problems. Thank you.